right, guys, I'm going to be as quick as possible and try to run y'all through some of the problems we've been having with our Google Classroom. This is going to be your Google Classroom main page. So you are going to go to My Class. It's going to send you straight to the stream. So on this stream, it's going to show you everything that is posted and things that you can currently work on for My Class. I went ahead and deleted everything that was on there that we had done previously in the year so that there wouldn't be any confusion. If you notice the second thing on there, it's just a little note from me that you can go in and reply to if you have questions. But we're going to be going through each one of these little steps on this video. So the first thing we're going to look at is day one. This one was pretty easy, but then when we got into it, I ran into some problems. So your requirement, if you read this, was to finish the vocab. So Addie had already turned hers in, so it's going to look a little bit different. I did half of the vocab for you, and then you were required to go in and Google the rest of the words and put them in a different color in order to get your credit. So you just would come in here, do those words, and then when you're done, you were going to push turn in up at the top right. So I know those of you that I probably had to fuss at in the beginning of the year because you were turning in and then also sharing with me. Don't do that. Don't share. If you turn it in, it's going to be totally fine and I'm going to see it. So don't think that you have to share. If you turned it in, you did your job. Okay. Now, if you notice that there's a 0 or something, then you need to email me. All right. So that was that. The problem that I ran into on this day one was when I added the Google Drawing, it was only allowing me to take 1 grade per assignment. So what I had to do, because this was only letting you view. So what I had to do was I had to go back in here and I had to create a turn-in spot for your Google Drawing. Now, if you are one of the ones that are doing the paper option, then you just need to do this on a separate sheet of paper. But for the Google Drawing, you came in here. I created one for you like I'm trying to do with everything. And you were able to open it and do your picture, do your illustration. So I'm not going to make fun of Addie's at this point. We'll do that when I'm not on film. Anyway, same thing, turn it in. Okay, pretty easy. Now, day 2 was even easier because you had a reading that went with it. I posted that image. You can go in, you can zoom on them so that you can read everything better. And then you went on here and you took the quiz. It's just a daily grade, so don't panic. Once you have completed it, you turn it in. You make sure that you put finish and submit, and it automatically sent me your scores. Okay, pretty easy. Now, that was day 2. Day 3, which is actually tomorrow. So if you have already been asking questions on day 3, I made the mistake of posting it too soon. And so you guys were running into questions because I wasn't able to do this video beforehand. So now if you've done something on there, you might just have to redo it, but that's your own fault because you were working ahead. Sorry, guys. Okay, so for day 3, I gave you the image, which is right here. This is going to be the questions and where you were getting the questions. The QR code and, okay, I'm not great with a Chromebook yet. The QR code and the link up here, I went ahead and copied for you right here so that you could go straight to the video. And it's on YouTube. Okay? We're not going to go through that. Now, I thought I created an assignment for you that was going to make each person in the class a copy like I've done with the previous assignments, but it was not working. It was letting you edit it for some reason, but it was not doing what it was supposed to. So I went ahead and changed the privacy on that. So now you can go through and you can copy and paste, but this is what you were going to have to do. And Addie's already done hers. So again, hers is going to look different. You go to add or create, and you're going to add or create your Google Doc. Okay. So once you do that, I'm going to go ahead and do Addie one and then we'll just delete it. It's going to create you a blank document, but it's going to have your name on it so that when you turn it into me on Google Classroom, I will know who it belongs to. I guess our ZokeNet's running a little slow tonight, so I'm just going to click on hers. Give me one second. So she still needs to go in and turn hers in and all of that good stuff and finish answering the questions. But that's what it's going to look like after you have copy and pasted. Okay, pretty simple stuff. Now there's your blank one. Now let's look at, oh, sorry. And then you're going to turn in when you are done. So when you actually finish, you're going to turn in. I better not do that. Okay, let's look at day 4, which is going to be Monday's assignment. And then I'm going to go through the questions that y'all have been sending. This one's going to be your historical marker. You are going to have to go on here. I created you a drawing. If it's not showing up on yours for some crazy reason, then you're going to need to go and create your own, just like we did down here, except for you're going to go to drawing this time instead of a doc. Okay. This was on here to show you what you're supposed to do. So the directions are going to show you what to do. And you're going to do that on your Google Drawing. So I have had several people ask me, do I have to actually draw the shield? And oh, and here's your reading. No, you don't have to draw the shield. You can just put in your blank Google Drawing doc what it would look like on your shield. Okay. You don't have to worry about actually drawing the outline of the shield. So that will save y'all some time. So those are the only 4 days I have posted. Your other stuff will be posted on Sunday for next week. Well, for the remainder of next week, because I already sent you Monday. Let me look at these questions that y'all have been having. I have a little helper joining me, so I apologize in advance. Caitlin, if we can't print things, what do you want us to do? So actually, if you are doing things through Google Classroom, then you don't have to worry at all about printing. Everything is on your Google Classroom and nothing needs to be printed at all. So I've already sent you everything. If you were doing the home base option, then when you pick up your assignments or assignments or your packet at school, I have everything printed out for you. And it goes day by day. Okay, next question. Michaela, how are we supposed to do the group 8 vocab? The vocab is on Google Classroom, or if you picked up a packet. And actually, Michaela, I think I saw yours in central office today. So if you want to send mom or dad to come to town and get that, or actually I can probably send it with Miss Dodd at some point and y'all can meet up. You will have all of your stuff for all of your classes in your little binder. Okay, Sid. Hopefully, Sydney, I explained what you were confused about. Like I said, y'all don't stress about it. We are going to get through this. You're just going to have like some little troubles along the way. And I'm going to do a screencast next week so that I'm actually not having to film the screen. It's going to be a screencast, but we were not allowed in the building today, so I could not get that done that way. Okay, let's see. Giselle, I've been trying for a while yesterday to type in the Google Drawing or it won't work. Okay, so Giselle, I hope that earlier in this video that answered your question. So I think you should be good to go. And I hope that you're having a great week as well. All right, let's see if there was anything else. Kevin, on the Buffalo Soldiers video and questions, I don't know if I did it right. Well, Kevin, me neither, buddy. I will have to look and get back to you. Alrighty. I think that was all that I had. So if y'all have any more questions, ask me and I can reply. If you want to ask your questions in the streaming right here, like in the stream where I did this, that would probably be the easiest thing because someone might see it before I do. I'm trying to like check my emails as often as possible, but sometimes, when I've got 20 of them, I might miss one. So if you want to post them in there, y'all can check that and help each other out. Make sure that you read all of your instructions on each assignment before you ask questions because I'm trying, see, mine looks different. I'm trying to do in the instructions that kind of walks you through everything, and just kind of sends you some reminders. So anyway, again, working through all this, we're going to figure it out. Each day is going to get easier because we're going to get more comfortable with it. So hang in there and I will talk to you guys later. Say peace out.